because it hasn't told me that people are joining in yet. So I'm gonna wait. Happy Friday. I'm so excited to be back live. Hi, thank you so much for joining. Hey y'all. Okay, now I see people joining in. So I'm excited. That means technology is working. Hope that you all are having a happy Friday. I'm so excited to be back on live with you all. Today I'm going to be talking about why prenatal lactation education is so important and how I can support you. So I'm just going to give it a few more minutes. Feel free to leave me comments. In the meantime, if you have any questions, I'll be happy to answer those. If you have any questions about our services, I can answer that for you. So leave me comments and let me know while we're just waiting for other people to join. And yay! Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start by telling you all a little bit about me. So my name is Ray, and I am one of the providers here at Ruth Health Co. I am a nurse, a doula, and a certified breastfeeding specialist, and I'm so excited to be part of the Ruth Health team. I'm just so honored to be part of a team that is filling a need that I needed when I was a new mom, right? So I was freshly at home with a newborn, struggling through lactation, and I didn't feel like lactation support was accessible to me, right? And I had to always leave home to go get the support that I needed. And when I had the opportunity to join Ruth Health, I was so excited because we provide virtual services during that postpartum period, which is really amazing. And I'm just so honored to be on the team and changing the way things are done and giving people the support that they need. And that's one reason why I wanted to talk about prenatal lactation education, right? Because if I would have taken a class before having my kid, then it would have saved me a lot of heartache that you really need to take some type of lactation education beforehand so that you know normal baby behavior and you know like red flags, what to look out for, positioning tips, and you start to build a relationship with your lactation consultant because we are a member of the birthing team. Like, we are one of your supportive providers. We can connect you to resources and we can just be there in your corner. And you have the opportunity to have that with me if you book one of our one-on-one sessions. You don't have to do it like in a group session. We can just talk one-on-one. I can understand like your medical history or just your history that might affect breastfeeding. I can give you some education on what to expect, what's normal, what's not, prepare you a little bit. I can teach you things like hand expression. That way, if your baby is struggling with latching in the hospital or in the early days, you can supplement with your own milk, kind of stimulate your breast and your milk production and stuff like that. So having these prenatal lactation education sessions are really important, and I feel like we can prevent some of the heartache if everybody got one of those things. And because you are here on TikTok, part of my loyal TikTok family, which we are so excited to have you all and for our TikTok to continue to grow, and we have a special code. So if you go to the link in the bio, you can use that code to get one of these sessions. So I am really excited to spend some more time with y'all. So I really need you to go to the link in bio. And I'm going to stop talking for a minute so I can look at the comments. So I'm saying, hey, Allison, thank you so much. Hi, Elizabeth. Hi, Caitlin. Hi, Kimberly. Yes, absolutely. Can I explain about the letdown? I don't know what that means when pumping. Do you don't know what it means when people say that they're having a letdown or what the feeling is? You're 27 weeks and a new mom. Basically, the letdown is when you feel the milk coming out, and that can have a different feeling for everybody. Some people says it hurts, some people just feel like a releasing type feeling. It kind of just depends on you. But I would love to talk all about all things breastfeeding and even pumping, because maybe you know that you don't want to maybe you know like you don't want to latch at all and that you want to exclusively pump. And that's something that we can talk about beforehand too, is establishing what pumping should look like and how to get on a schedule, how to store milk, how to do all of those things. We have tons of resources on our blog for breastfeeding or for positioning, how to thaw milk, how to store milk, all of those things. But if you want a one-on-one session, we can definitely talk about all of those things. Yeah, you don't know at all. So you just hear people talk about letdown, but you don't know what it means. So basically, that's what they're talking about. And congratulations, by the way. Congratulations. Yeah, we would absolutely love to support you. Does anybody else have any questions for me? Anybody have questions about our services? Maybe we could talk about that, because I know I'm talking about lactation today because that's my heart, but we have other amazing providers. I know you see my face on TikTok a lot, but I am not the only one. We have other amazing providers. We have C-section recovery. We also have pelvic floor therapy. And the good thing about the code in the bio is that it can apply to any of our sessions. So if you're done with the lactation thing, but you find that you do need pelvic floor support, then go for it, because we have amazing providers and we are giving people access to all of the support that they need during pregnancy and postpartum virtually. I'm gonna take a minute to be sure that this is a really good question. So what are some red flags when meeting a lactation consultant? So I'm going to answer the red flags question first. And immediately for me, I'm thinking about red flags with a lactation consultant. I'm thinking about somebody that does not listen to you, but their goal is just to get you to latch or breastfeed for as long as they want you to do, right? So say if you come to a lactation consultant and your goal is to exclusively pump, and instead of teaching you about pumping, they're trying to persuade you to latch, right? So you want somebody that understands your individual infant feeding goals. If your goal is to breastfeed for a week, then you want somebody to support you in that, and then to start teaching you about weaning, not to persuade you to go longer than you want to go. Also, ask your lactation consultant questions, interview them like you would a provider. So ask them if they have experience with whatever you have going on. So say maybe you already know that you have inverted nipples. So ask them, do you have experience with inverted nipples? And if they don't, if you can find somebody that does, then that would be great. Or if your baby has like a tongue tie, or just find out what they specialty and what they've seen and go from there. But somebody that doesn't listen to you and just wants to push breastfeeding, that's gonna be a red flag. Should you bring your baby in on the session for lactation support? Yes. If you are having troubles with latching or positioning, then I would love to support you with your baby so I can work with you to make it comfortable for you. But if your baby doesn't want to cooperate at the moment, then that's fine too. Have demo materials and we can work through it that way. And of course, if you haven't had your baby yet, then you can still benefit from that prenatal education. But I would love to see all the little squishies babies. Yeah, any more questions for me? And just a reminder, if you're here, you're part of the TikTok family, there is a special code in the bio especially for you. We really want to be here. We really want to support you. We want to give you all the support that you need. It's part of our goal. It's part of our mission. It's part of our heart. Yeah. I feel like I have been talking so much for a really, really, really long time. For a really, really, really long time. Oh, I also wanted to say one thing about another benefit of prenatal lactation education. And this is why it's kind of good to build a relationship with a lactation consultant before, because a lot of people go into the hospital, right? And you would think that all of the nurses, all of the staff in mother baby, in labor and delivery, everywhere, you would think that all of those people are experts in lactation, and that is not the case, sadly. So going in with education and somebody on your team can really help get your journey off to a better start, because you can get some really bad information in the hospital or in these online groups, and when you put those together, it can really sabotage your journey. So I really encourage people to get the education beforehand. I know you might not think you need it. I know you might be overwhelmed with other classes and things, but please do not be like me. Take a class. And I'm not just saying that because I teach these classes, but it's because I have been exactly where you are, thinking that I can wing it. And no, we do not want to wing it. So yeah, thank you all so much for joining. I know it's a Friday. I just wanted to hop on really quickly, talk about this, encourage you all to take advantage of that code in the bio. Thank you so much for being part of our TikTok family and supporting us here at Ruth Health. We really appreciate you all. And as always, feel free to DM me if you have questions. That way I can answer them in videos, or we can chat back and forth. Leave comments under the videos. I'm always happy to make more videos to explain or talk about things that you're seeing or experiencing. And yeah, or even I could do a live about it. So yeah, always feel free to leave comments, let me know, and